evening, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. So I don't have a Jewel haul for you guys today. Well, actually, I guess it was not planned to go to Jewel today anyway. My dad actually had something that was going on, and then we kind of had something sort of that came up, and that is why I'm not 100% sure if I will have a haul for you guys tomorrow, although I should, but I didn't check with my dad today to find out if we were going or not for sure. So I don't know. I, like I said, might not, but there's really actually not that much that's going on at Jewel tomorrow, surprisingly, like very little. So again, it probably won't be a very big haul. It's funny, Meyer had a pretty big haul and Tony's had a bigger haul, and Jewel doesn't have that much stuff going on. However, one thing that we do have to go and pick up is actually some switches from Menards tomorrow, again, if we're going, but because I thought I'd actually share with you guys. It's not like it's gonna look different or anything like that, honestly. However, last weekend, I think it was, my dad actually got the light switches replaced, and we put new, like, what's it called, the face plates on and stuff like that. He had been working on it, honestly, for like a few, I don't know, I want to say maybe it was like Friday and Saturday, or like Saturday and Sunday or something like that. But the one that was really difficult to figure out kind of was that I think it was like the 1 week we put them in or something like that, but then we realized we needed different switches, and that's why we haven't finished the other rooms, like the laundry room. In the laundry room we still need 4 more switches, and we need another one at the bottom of the stairs, because what we need is a 3-pole switch, I think that's what they're called, which is basically like it will turn on from both switches and turn off from both switches. So the switches will control one light. They can both control the light, so you can turn it on or turn it off from the light switch. So like, for example, I think I was mentioning this to you guys, we have a light that's in the laundry room. For the longest time we've lived in this house for like 25 years or something like that, and or 24 years, I think. And there's this light switch in the laundry room, and it's near the like the panel, like the fuse box kind of, and my dad would always like flip this light switch on and off and stuff like that, and try and figure out what light in the house it controlled. He thought, oh, maybe it's for the outside light, like the front light, you know, like the front porch light. Wasn't for that. The side light in the laundry room has its own light, so he's like, it's not that. Nothing in the house would ever turn on and turn off. However, when he was playing around with it one day, finally he figured it out, because he turned it on and left it in the on position and realized that the garage lights were on, like the front lights. And then he, again too, from there he figured out, oh, it controls the garage lights. So from that switch you can turn on and turn off the garage lights, but you can also turn them on and turn them off from the garage as well. So that's like an example of a 3-pole switch. If it's not, then it doesn't, like, if it was just a normal switch, it wouldn't be able to work that way, and you would have to have, what was happening in our kitchen was you have to have both light switches on at the same time, and then you could turn one off to turn it off. So it was kind of difficult, like at night my parents might be leaving the living room, and they would, both light switches would maybe be on, and then they would turn the light off, but it would be over on the living room side, and then I would come out of my room and go walk through the hallway. I have to walk through the kitchen anyway to go turn it on from the other switch instead of the switch that's in the hallway. So it was kind of difficult, and it was just because the switches were not the correct ones. And this has been also too, since we've lived in this house for 24 years, it has been the same. Like, they have had, you know, whoever put it in incorrectly, and they just put the normal like 2-pole switches instead of 3-pole switches. I think maybe they're called 2-pole switches. I don't know. My dad's the electrician, not me. I just know what it said on the box and what we were looking for. So my dad did that though I think, like I said, it was last week, and it's been like so different. But it's so weird because I'm still expecting like, oh, both light switches have to be on in the on position for them to both be on, and it's like, no, I can turn it on and turn it off from one switch, like so. Or somebody again too on the other side of the room can turn it on and turn it off, and again, you don't have to walk all the way across to the other end of the house, you know, or the other end of the room, I guess, because like from the hallway is the one light switch, like on the other side of the kitchen, on the wall that's like near the living room is where the other switch is. So again, it's just kind of a pain having to go walk back and forth across there, and the wiring's already wired up. It's just the improper switch that was there. So the only thing is we got those all put in, and we realized we didn't actually account for the ones in the laundry room. So like the one for the garage that I was explaining, we were going to replace that one too, and we didn't get a 3-pole switch, which is what we need. And then the same thing too in the laundry room, it also has that wiring wired up that way too, so you can turn the light on when you walk into the laundry room, and you can turn it on and off from that switch. But there's also another one in the laundry room if you come in from the outside laundry room door, and that one controls the overhead light in the laundry room, both turning it on and turning it off. And then there's also a light on that same like switch near that other one that's near the outside one that also turns the outside light on. And then there's one too, again, the way my dad did the wiring was also that the switch at the bottom of the stairs will control the light at the top of the stairs. When we rewired everything for you know, when we did the whole upstairs, pretty much the whole upstairs remodel, the upstairs has got, again, the same thing. We have it where it will control the light in the stairwell, and again, if you have it on and have it off, it will again turn the light off from the bottom of the stairs or turn it on. And the same when you're at the top of the stairs, you can turn it on or turn it off. However, when we did that, we also got the improper the light switch, so we have to get that. So again, it's just really weird though, because again, it's been wired up now properly for this entire week, and I'm still like, oh, this is weird. Like I keep thinking, again too with the kitchen stuff, I'm like, I have to turn it on and turn it off from like the same spot and everything. You know, I have to have both on instead of just being able to control it from one spot. So again, it's been kind of weird, but like it's so much more convenient, because again too, like my dad who left the living room, he turned the light off from there. I can turn it on and turn it off when I'm in the hallway now, because I went in there to go rinse out my dish, and it was again too, I turned the light on from that spot and walked through the kitchen over towards the living room. I didn't have to walk all the way over there. The thing is, we almost always leave the light on, the one that we installed too for the kitchen that's over the sink. That one's almost always on. It's like kind of like a night light, honestly. We just always leave that light on. And it's like not super bright, but it's convenient again too, whereas if you are downstairs, you at least have some light that's like on, and that you can see, you know. So sometimes I don't even, honestly, especially too when the light switches weren't hooked up right, I wouldn't even turn the light on in the kitchen because that light was on. Normally I was going towards the sink anyway, honestly. It was either to throw something away or it was to turn to like put something and wash something out in the sink or something like that, and the light was already on there. So anyways, like I said, I should have possibly a haul for you guys tomorrow. I don't exactly know, but either way, I do need to get to bed and take a shower. So we'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all very soon, shiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.